All right, good Friday evening, everybody. It is Session 6 Mahjong. Nathaniel here with Alex, and we're going to start off with a C1 matchup tonight. We've got multiple games scheduled to start at the top of the hour, so we have a B1 game playing simultaneously and B2 as well a little bit later on. We're going to try to hop between these tables as much as we can, see the variety of different players, different conditions necessary in this final session of Mahjong for the spring season. For the time being, though, we've got Eric from Texas, TC, Bianca, and Teleson battling it out here. Eric currently in the promotion zone. Not promotion zone, but up near the top, hoping for a bonus. And only, 6 points away, 6.2 from tying Mary Jane for the 7th guaranteed bonus promotion slot. Eric starts us off in the dealer seat. TC to the right. Bianca across the table. Already Tempai, incidentally. And Teleson on our left.
Yeah, we have a 9-pin Dora here, and we have a few of our table mates here had 9-pin, as you can see, one discarded already here. But we have an interesting Ipeko from our dealer here, but it is tricky because they're holding some danger tiles, so that's something to look out for. Does one come out now though? Oh boy,
It will.
yes. Oh,
No Ricci, though, for Eric. And of course, Bianca cannot win this hand because there's no Yaku. Now draws into Ipeko. However, with the 5 mon coming out, having come out twice, she doesn't want to wait on that any longer. So she'll hope to draw somewhere else. I think this is technically Tempai again on the 4-pin.
yes, it's already been discarded twice though. It is interesting. It can somehow morph into Cheetoy, although.
Ricci! I decides it's been long enough. We'll slam the Ricci. And just then, Eric draws the improvement. I imagine he'll chase right back. Which is Dama. Ipeko
No,
King 4.
just Dama. Although he is waiting on that 4-pin as well. Although 7-pin is dead. So.
Oh, wow. DC just drew the Dora, paired it up into Tempai for Ipeko Chanta Yakuhai Dora 2, and Dama's the 7, so hoping to snipe the safe childhood tournament, and just now, Taliesin draws it, but goes with the safe 1-pin first.
Wait, 3 people on Ipeko? What is going on here?
Yeah, not quite for Bianca, but she does have that Ipeko shape, even if it's not quite being used as an Ipeko. Eric. Oh, that 4-pin!
Don't.
TC has to shove it out. You deal into Eric here. Wait. Did I miss something?
I think, was it not a 4-pin wait for
Bianca as well?
Hmm.
Was there a hoodie tent? I don't think so. I don't remember seeing a... I remember TC dropped 2 pair of 4-pins.
Anyway, Tuso is going to be our Dora here, and Toyman has 1. That's it.
Yeah,
But
definitely
a
not
lot
bad shapes-wise.
definitely can be built.
Yeah, I'm looking at Toyman's hand and thinking 1, 2, 3. How about you?
Yeah, that's definitely an option here. Although, on our left, it could be 2, 3, 4. Just needs to upshift 1 on the Sozu there.
Yeah, 2 so would be a great fill, and then a 4 so follow-up. You'll take those tiles in any order. Erica with the win maintains the dealership, and
Although this is kind of looking more Tanyao-ish shape. If you get Sanshoku out of it, that's just a nice bonus.
yeah, as always, Sanchoku isn't something you necessarily force unless you're desperate for a Yaku and you need. It feels like your only chance. You need to
Although
open up your hand. So
it's just a shape improvement, so I think this is just going to be Tanyao or Ricci whenever they get there.
yeah, yet to be
Yeah,
determined.
yeah, I think it's just going to be Ricci or trying to get that Ipeko so you can hold on to the 1-so there.
Hopefully, get it all. Tanyawi, Peiko, and Richie.
Now that's being hopeful.
Yeah, That's kind of what mahjong
And
is,
our
right? A
dealer
game of hoping.
and our dealer's gonna be Tenpai on 3-6.
Chun Nomi.
There's the 3. This is not gonna come out though. So 2 more 3s, 1 more 6. But obviously, you would take the good 1500 here for dealer.
Ooh, that's a tempai. Not quite the tempai you really wanted, but we'll just see a slam anyway. Ooh, Hellweight one so spicy.
Ooh. Oh God, are we gonna have a repeat of my clip?
Well, no cons available to Kamicha. However, Eric could con the tune if he wants. If it comes out, of course. The one soap did become Suji, and now TC calls open for Tanyao. Door 1. Bianca cross
It's
table.
going to be it's
Also,
going to be very interesting if June gets discarded in here.
the way Eric's played the last hand, I suspect he will not con a tune. Unless he draws it himself, and even then he might choose against it.
Oh, this is going to be very spicy draws from Toyman here.
Pretty good Ishan them.
Going to chase this.
They've created a
Oh,
Nakasuji with the six pin as well.
ooh, that's interesting. It's going to incorporate it, and there's the tune. No, it's just going to keep that in hand. Say, no thanks. I don't want to give out a con or somebody pawnable thing, but there's another 3, and I don't think this is going to get there. So,
Yeah, last one so
yeah.
just buried in the dead wall. 2 players tempai, and Eric will maintain the dealership one more time.
I'm assuming that that one so was going to be the next indicator, but call me a masochist.
Well, actually, I just realized that this is probably game 3 of this series. Even though Eric and TC both have more games to play, it looks like this table at least has started a couple games already. So only 2 from this
So,
group today.
yeah, so we have a 7 Sodora, and Kami has got 2 of them. We have yet to see 2 more. And our dealer is going really fast here. This could be, oh, this could be lights out. I mean, this could be Junshan Shanshoku.
A little hard to be Junshan with the 3 pin currently acting as the pair in the hand, but if you could work your way in that direction, that'd be great. For example, drawing the 9 mon, pairing that up. Of course, Sancho is available whether it's Junshan or not.
Okay, this is a shape upgrade. No way. Oh,
Yeah, still holding on to this one so just in case we draw the 2 so that we don't have to worry about the 4 anymore. Of course, eyes definitely on the hand to the left with the 2
okay.
Dora.
Yep, this is. Oh, I don't like that at all.
I think an alternate discard there is just the 5 mon. Of course, if we
Yeah.
hold the 5 mon, maybe we draw a 4 or 6 and we can drop away from the 1-2 shape. But I think in most worlds, we're just going to draw a Tenpai before then. And we'd prefer to have the option of Sanchoku if we draw the 2 so. We could even call the 2 so. And so
Okay,
I
we're
think I
just.
agree with you. I'll give
Oh.
you like only the 1 there.
mm,
But Eric definitely playing this for better shapes, cutting the 2-1 mon.
Okay, now we're just gonna go all out for Chinitsu.
Well, I don't know about Shinitsu, but definitely likes
I
the
mean, this is
gem shapes.
that is definitely heading that way from the looks of things. And he has even denied that call, so that just reaffirms we're going all out. We we want that. Oh gosh, what is that? 18,000 for dealer Hane.
Yeah, well, this is gonna end those dreams. Diamond in the Sozu with a Dora shape. Tempai, though, found on the left. Tanya Dora
You still
2.
have to deny that though. It's getting crunch time here.
Yeah, that's all for Tuso out. And oh no, that's the wrong side.
Oh, yeah.
So now, as one of the winning tiles has
That's
been
Fury 10.
discarded, right, permanent 50-10, Tyson will
Yeah,
have to Tsumo. They'll have to draw their winning tile themselves, and it'll have to be the 6 mod for Tanyao. Or they can switch their weight potentially. We'll see if they draw something.
yeah, and with 3 of the 6 mon already being held by 2 others, that is going to be a hard ask.
This is an opportunity.
Champon on the 4/8. I
Okay,
was going to get them back into with 1 copy each in the wall.
yep. Different weight, no longer 50-10. Chance to hit the other players. Dealer struggling to find Tenpai, still Ishantan. Has to worry about these Sozu as well. 3-0 passes.
Oh, passes. Ooh, that
Gee.
is, it's a little bit dodgy just to be on a just off, just barely off Dora Suji there.
A good call there across the way by Bianca. Even though this hand doesn't have a Yaku, you want to be Tenpai when the live portion of the
And,
balls is used up. So
and
Bianca will pick up 1,500
does,
points as a result.
yeah, and does get rewarded for that. All right, we're moving to East 2 now with the 3 mon Dora. And we only have one on our right and 2 across the way. So already Taliesin is going to be the big benefit here, but let's see how the rest of this hand goes.
Whereas Dealer always has a bit of advantage on multiplier of their wins. They'll open up for Hatsu, Green Dragon Call. And
I'm
so
guessing this is Honitsu and the Pinzu?
could be,
Unless you
although
just,
they've been discarding some of these honor tiles, now is a real decision point. Do we hold the Chun, maybe cut the 8-9? No, discards the Chun. So not
no, I
necessarily
think we're,
committing all the way, but still leaving the option open.
I mean, we could be hopeful for Itsu just pair up the 4, 8, or 9, and then just try and get the rest of the pin tiles you need. But that's definitely committal.
Yeah, that's your door
Although,
acceptance.
give me some more pins.
And Eric on the left can't really use too many Pinzus, just the 3 and the 6 pin. So he is very close to Tenpai, but will have to drop most of the pin that he draws.
This could be something here. This could be callable. It's gonna take it. So no more Honitsu. Just looking for 1,500 points, quick as you like.
Ooh, Tenpai.
That's gonna help. That's gonna help.
You get your choice of weight here. 6 pin
I
discard.
like the 6.
Yeah,
Yeah,
weights
it's 6.
2, 4,
It's 3,
5.
4, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, a lot of those 4s and 5s are being held, and 2 2s already discarded. So I mean, it's the widest weight, but it's the most held. So
Still 4 tiles remaining. That's pretty good. Of course, we can't forget that Toyman has a door pair across the table.
Each.
and here comes a reach on 3/6. So this has got to be very committal from our dealer. And there's a 2. Ooh,
Oh, wow.
Pump.
The
he's
door
gonna
comes
throw
out.
out Dora.
It was
Dora
safe to the
Pone
Ricci.
for Taliesin. Oh boy.
And yeah,
And now,
Talison's going to fight.
yeah,
There's also
scary propositions. On the
2,900 in the
on
middle
the
of the table.
5 now. So 3, 5, 6 for multiple ways. And now Talison's in Tenpai on the 3 on Sanzo.
Well, most of those are being
So
held. Still one left.
This is going to be interesting. We could have fireworks here.
TC's out. Doesn't want to jam this
Yep.
Mon tile.
Still can go. Still can retain his tempi.
Yeah,
But
might be a way to
now,
find a way back into Tempai. Still one more draw. Oh, that's it. That's Tempai.
oh my god.
Five Mon passed not too long ago. Should still be safe here. Yeah, TC sees it. It's going to
We
New
have
Choku. 3 players Tempai.
Talisman was just fighting to see if they could get rewarded, but not this time round. As we're going to repeat again, we have the Forso Dora, and only our dealer has one, but that is going to be a quick call for double tone. So that's already two Han on the table.
And if you can use the Dora, 3 Han as dealers, 5,800 points.
We also have an Ipeco on the right here.
It was actually Tempai. Tanyao Chitoi Tempai, but declined it, and this is a much better.
Yeah, it's 3-6 early with none of those tiles being shown. Yeah,
Richie Tanyao
I like
Ipeco.
this.
Toyman was Chitoi
Oh
Ishaten,
my!
but backs away with 2 pin cut.
There's a, and that is gonna be Ipatsumo with the Ipeco. This is gonna be big. No Ura for the upgrade, but you'll definitely take the Mongon and all those extra Reese sticks as well.
Feeling rewarded for not taking the Chitoi Tempai, huh?
Yeah,
Those shapes were very
most definitely.
strong. I think I really like that decision.
I do too. And now we're on to East 3 with a 9-pin Dora, as one's already cut there. But yeah, that was the only one that's been seen so far. And
Shapes
our dealer here
wise.
has a really solid hand here.
Yeah, absolutely. You can make Tanyao. You can slam Richie Pinfu as well. Lots of pairs on the right, though. Perhaps another Tanyao type hand could turn into Chitoi, but doesn't have to. Eric across the table just paired up the 9-pin Dora. So that's some value if you can find a Ricci.
Okay, yeah, I would definitely cut the East now. Yeah, that's going to be some strong shapes.
And TC on the left has all the shapes they could possibly
This is
want,
an
but they're not
interesting
all
call.
good
This
ones.
gets back, declines it. And is looking to incorporate. Maybe they're incorporating some Sanshoku into this. Okay, that's pretty. That's a pretty nice tile pickup for a dealer. And now this is a fairly wide Ishanten.
Yes, super wide. 147 in the Pinzu, 36 in the Sozu. As a Tempai.
Hits it.
Reach.
You gotta just slam this. Yeah, there we go. It's gonna be 147.
A lot of the ones held to the left, which is okay. We don't want to win on the win.
Don't.
Let's get
Oh! There's another Ipatsu.
Oh no!
With 2 Ura to. Oh!
Just hit. Wow. So Bianca is off to an amazing start here, 49,200 points. And when you consider, the standings, it's very important in the C1 division to be positive. And a first place here would put Bianca very close to being positive, especially if she can keep running up the score here. Could even accomplish that gap in one game.
Yeah, and this is her second to last game, so it is crunch time, and it is turning up all roses currently, but needs to definitely keep up the momentum as we're heading into East 3 repeat 1 with a 2-pin Dora, and only on our left do we see one.
Yeah, Bianca got that nice 8-mon fill and has really strong floating tiles to prepare for a Ricci later on. He might even be able to work towards an Itsu in the Monzu
And
right now.
across the way, we are getting really close there to Tenpai. But has
Two
a
away.
couple pairs to, and this that is a Dora pickup for our hand on the right there. That looks like 4 pairs, if I'm not mistaken.
Eric actually had
Now 5.
Chitoi Ishanten across the way, so maybe multiple players with pair draws now. We see dealer drawing 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, Eric declined his
Oh,
Chitoi.
this is really interesting from our dealer here. Do we go for it? Oh, this is feeling like a go for it. She needs to.
It is just Ishanten, so a draw like this will be Tenpai, and you can slam a
リ
Riichi.
ーチ
Okay, it's gonna just settle on the reach, but 1-4 with a whole lot of Manzu. Wow. One would be Ipeco.
6 of the tiles are visible to us, which means 2 in the wall. Oh, that's Tenpai for Eric.
リーチ
Feels like a slam.
That is gonna
Riichi
be
Tanya Ipeco.
Richie Tanya Ipeco. Wow. Okay.
Overlapping weight on the 4 mod.
つ
Oh,
も
but Yaka draws it. Eric says that was my weight.
Story of my life this season, and Bianca is gonna pick up another win and pick up even more points.
Over 50,000.
As we're heading into repeat 2 of the East 3, we have the 4 Mondora, we have one across the way, and we don't see anything else. But look at this hand, though, from our dealer. Oh my goodness.
With 2 honor pairs, you can consider playing for Honitsu. Maybe keeping the 8 so and trying for Sozu Honitsu is one strategy here. But we could go even farther than that. If the south wasn't cut twice and the north cut twice, I'd consider like Suiso, Shou Sushi. Something crazy, but looks like that dream's dying. Might just be a Yakuhai hand.
It
On the right.
it is very interesting. It could be just natural Chanta, but oh goodness gracious me.
Well, that's a Honitsu Force if I ever saw one. Unfortunately, the Winds Yakuman is
Oh
dead.
yeah, that's gonna be call. Yep. Okay.
So we can't use both the north and the south in our hand.
Uh, hmm. It's kind of hard what you would favor. It's just kind of whatever you're feeling like.
Yeah, at our next improvement, we'll be cutting one of those. Eric improves the shapes.
What tile do you favor more, south or north?
There's not really too much of a difference. It's slightly better to keep the north because it's guaranteed safe to 2 players, whereas the south is only safe to 1. But all that's going to matter very little as we have Arichi across the way. Arichi, Pinfu, and of course a dealer with this kind of monstrous hand. You're very much inclined and incentivized to fight, so north come out and south, both of them safe.
I was trying to imply what's been more your lucky tile, but I guess the action here is getting tense here. That's another dangerous tile.
Don't.
It's gonna get shoved. Oy. No Ura. So that is the absolute minimum for that. As we head on to E4.
I guess it is funny. There's some people who are really big believers in the south or really big believers in the pay in the north. So I personally don't have a preference towards one or the other, though. I just go with whatever's better on the board.
And we do have a Pandora, which our dealer has 2 of. So
yeah, I want to get into these really interesting hands. Of course, dealer with 2 Dora has all the incentive in the world to fight for as quick of a Tenpai as they can find. However, across the table, there's 2 Yakuhai pairs. The west pair and the east pair can both be called for value. And perhaps a very speedy hand there. On the right, Eric also has a callable hand with a Hatsu pair and can accept a Dora. On the left, that one is a hand
That's
that can't really
probably
be
going to be
opened.
called here, probably. Yes. And it's going to keep on to the east for now. Probably is aware of the fact that somebody could be waiting on that.
Ooh, there's going to be an
Somebody is.
interesting decision for TC.
Yeah, which pair to go for?
Whether to commit to
Ooh, yeah.
Honitsu or not.
There's your answer.
Because if the East comes out, we can just take a Tempai for double Yakuhai. But ooh, with this draw especially, no, not going
Oh.
to commit. This does leave the Toy Toy option open.
Although
But it seems like on the right, Eric has
Although
Honitsu
Eric,
bands.
yeah. He is definitely forcing the Honitsu.
Bolstered by that win. Uh-oh.
Oh, that is a Dora. Oh, goodness gracious.
Maybe time to reconsider.
He's gonna keep that. Oh.
Fortunately, he's got the Call of Bahatsu, so he doesn't need the Honitsu to be able to win. If he manages to redraw the last
I'm just
pin.
thinking. No, it's actually same value, so it's not the worst thing in the world.
Second call for dealer straight into Ishantam for Tanyao Dora 2. Also, did you notice across the table TC had Tempai and declined it?
I did not. I was looking away on our dealer hand.
Could have cut the 5-so for Tempai on the east and 3-so, but instead is angling for a Toy Toy.
And that's going to be Tempai for a dealer on 4-7. But a lot of those tiles are in people's hands and have been discarded, so and has called one of their own, so
Yeah, this might be bad news for TC if they ever make an improvement.
Taliesin is looking to try and get back above 30k here.
Ooh.
Khan into the Roan. Oh no.
And they also, by conning, gave one more door to the dealer, so that's not 5,800. That is 12,000 points, the full Mungon. And it is now Taliesin's turn to get over.
Look at that.
That's a lot of wins.
Yeah. Get the second west, and we are talking about Yakuman alert.
Absolutely. East as well.
Just cuts it before he can get there. It's gonna still stay committed to some sort of Toy-Toy-ish hand.
Personally, in this type of situation, I prefer going for Honitsu because it broadens the types of tiles that you can.
But we're gonna just draw. We're just gonna draw the Toy-Toy hand. Okay.
Yeah, Toy-Toy. It's excellent too, and this straight into Tempai.
It's gonna be Tempai on Toy-Toy. 3-mon, 4-so. Both copies of the 3-mon in the wall. One copy left of the 4-so. And that is just a speedy hand. I haven't even mentioned what Dora is, and it's not there except for Toyman has one, which is the 6 pin.
Oh, uh-oh. So that makes it a little harder for dealer to win this hand. I don't think those 4s are ever leaving TC's hand.
Yeah, that's too rigid, and this could also turn into a ridiculous Rian-Peiko for TC.
There is a path, I guess. I think most of the times it gets to Chitoy before Rian-Peiko, but maybe you draw the 5-pin first.
I mean, with the way this has gone, though, I think Chitoy is definitely the more viable option, but there is a path to Rian-Peiko.
Draw 5-pin, cut 1-so. Draw 3-pin, cut 1-so. Or I guess draw 6-pin.
Is that Tempai? Yeah, that is Tempai for and declines it.
Interesting. Really wants this Sanshoku.
I think that could be a decision that could cost them some standings points, but you never know
Yeah, will the greed
in this
pay
web.
off? Notably, the 3-mon still yet to be seen.
Yeah, it is. It is buried deep in this wall.
Oh,
リーチ
Tempai and Bianca will slam here.
カン
Khan looking for it, does not find it, but there's a 3.
It looks kind of safe to the
Don't.
Ricci, but not safe to dealer.
And that is going to be extra points because of the Khan.
Yeah, gave me some extra foo, and oh no!
Oh my goodness, that's a Dora triplet right off the bat. This is going to be fast.
And pairing up the Yakuhai immediately means that this is a callable 12,000 point hand.
Oh, this could be fireworks.
Yeah, we could have contention for first place soon.
That is
Each.
It's just
a great
Tempai.
tile.
Who
Oh
needs
my
the
goodness,
Haku when
just
you...
slam it. Just slam it on
Alright,
the
Ricci
2-mon.
Dora 3. 2-mon has 3 left in the wall. It just feels like Ipatsumo. Not
Just
meant to
another.
be. Can't drop all the
Each.
perfect tiles. We're gonna see a chase. Oh my.
Oh my god, a chase.
It was very wide. Oh,
6.
369.
Oh no!
Finally, a
This
bit of
could
luck
be
going.
Patsu, though.
Yeah, the way of TC.
He definitely needed that win, though. Gets himself out of the negatives. So we're heading into South 1 here. And 3 Mondora, and we have 1, 2 on our right and on our across the way. And this is looking like a fast dealer hand.
Again, callable with the Haku pair. But one of those hands where your shapes are pretty decent and your floaters are pretty good too. So you
we
might...
do have an interesting hand on the right here. We have a triplet of the 9 and a pair of a different 9. Should I say Crazy Doko?
Well, how about now?
Yeah.
It's unfortunately impossible because the 9-mon has come out twice already, but that's a ton of foo right there.
Yeah.
Terminal.
That is 8. That's 8 food twice.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
16 food in the hand.
Now maybe we draw the 1-so triplet. Or 1-mon.
Oh, don't
triplet,
tell
I
me.
should say.
Don't tell me this is going Shinroto.
I'm not going to suggest that. You're correct.
Don't tell me this is going Shinroto.
Okay, well, Eric's made some great fills
That
here.
is Tempai is gonna Dama on 1-5
Oh, this
for
2.
potential.
This 2. That's gonna come out. That's... Okay,
Was that declined?
TC... Yeah, TC didn't want the win here. It's Sananko Dora. But TC wants Yakuman. TC passes the
Oh,
rope.
he wants the Sananko.
Who wants Sananko when you've got Suanko?
Yeah, Suanko. That's what I meant. But that's gonna be tricky because one of his things he's got to pair up is the Dora. So that is a tough ask, especially when Bianca has 2 of them himself,
Oh, make that 3.
and now has paired it up.
So Bianca was aiming for like a cheat toy hand, but now she's got to consider
made it a
toy as a
triplet.
possibility.
Oh my goodness. That says enough of that.
If TC just breaks, doesn't believe in this
Tempai.
4-mon. Looking for some... Oh
Imagine
no!
this oh no!
Draws a 4. There's still time. We can rebuild.
Oh, there's not that many tiles left though. This
3
would be
draws
huge
left.
for TC.
Needs to be back to back to back. Oh, that's a tempai. I think at this time, if you're going for the points, you just have to take the tempai, but dropping the door this late feels so scary.
Yeah. If you're Bianca, do you just go full greed and call con on this?
I think I think it's too late because you want to get your draw into Chitoi Tempai and you can safely cut the 3 mon afterwards. But in the end, it looks like we're heading to Ryukyoku. TC just has to pass one more tile and the Haku will be safe. Chiso as well. And Eric picks up 3,000, the only player in Tempai here. It was
It was
quite a
certainly
try.
interesting, to say the least. And we have a 9-pin Dora, which we have 3 of them. One on our dealer, one on the right, and one across the way. And our dealer has great shapes and is going to pick up another decent one. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
there's
of
your answer to that.
course wants to
It's not
hold
going
the
to play the
Dora.
close weight. Wants to play the penchon for right now.
And usually you cut the penchon and hold the kanchan middleweight. But because the penchon edge weight is holding Dora, makes sense to keep that.
Home.
And it'll be Eric cutting the 1 first, holding the 3 just in case he draws a 4.
And there's double none for TC. So TC trying to make a hand, trying to do some damage control. Needs to get to his dealership soon.
A lot can be undone on your dealer turn. You can make up a lot of ground there. But normally we cut 8 pin to hold the diamond shape, but TC is thinking about maybe redrawing back to the door, perhaps.
And it's very interesting here from our dealer, has the potential to con, but needs the two
Tempai.
pin to have a thought of that. And this is Tempai.
Each.
It's gonna take it waiting on the 7 pin.
Yeah, normally
2
not the.
copies.
Oh, you were gonna say 2 copies?
I was gonna say if they did draw the 2 pin, there could have been a chance for a con, but it's not going to do that. The weight is built in so that you can't break up this con.
Right.
So
Normally this edge weight, this penchant, not very strong, but it is Suji trapped. The 4 pin makes the 7 a little bit safer. And also, you can see all the 5 pins, so it's kind of tricky for people to build shapes with the 7.
Home.
oh, and there's the 6. Oof.
Well, looks like TC's doing toy things again.
Yeah. Needs to
Con.
either pair the 3 or the 8. It's going to call con here, looking for more Dora. Unfortunately, he's not going to hit it.
Tempai on
Although
the 3 so.
that new Dora is buried in the wall. I think, or I see 2 already. So.
Oh,
Sumo.
Furi Tensumo, how about that?
Oh.
Rewarded for faith in
Okay.
Sanzo.
And it's going to pick up a whole ton of extra food there for all the honors in the con there.
Yeah, so far we've seen the cons rewarded twice and punished once.
Yeah, and this is are my eyes deceiving me, or is that another 9 pin?
Oh dear, is that what it is today? Seems whenever we're casting together, we always have a
We always
repetitive.
have weird droids.
Just keeps showing up.
Home.
I think that's 3 from this table alone for the 9 pin. We do have one across the way, and yeah, just a quick Hatsu call. So Hatsu one Dora.
Ishanten, one away from Tempai. None of these other hands super thrilling. Kabucha on the left doing okay. Eric's got maybe too many pairs, but outside of that,
Yeah,
problem could call for Tanyan.
it's easily fixable though. Does not want to call the 8. It would be an opportunity. Gets another opportunity again to call the 8. I think he likes the Salmon Sean shape, but 2 8s already. That's gonna be, that part of your weight's gonna be dead. And there is the Tempai 6-9 across the way for Taliesin,
Yeah, if
our
I'm
sub for this table.
Mhm. If I'm Eric here, I think I like calling at least the second one that came out because even though it doesn't put me over 30,000 just yet, um, that shape is going to be very weak now. There's still
Does just finish the lower side of it with the 3-4 by picking up the 2.
yeah, even there I almost prefer just cutting the 6-7. Oh,
And
Boom.
this is gonna be kicked out for the row. Just Hatsu one Dora.
yeah, it's not the worst for Eric. Moving into South 3 now, he still has a route to get over 30k, but this is Bianca's time to make a ton more points.
Oh dear. And here we go. Another great hand for Bianca. Oh dear.
Boom.
Chun pair becomes a Chun triplet very quickly, and a Dora as well. So Yakuhai Dora 1 is
Great
2,900
great
points.
shapes as well. The only worrying shape I have about here is that inside shape. It's gonna get the upgrade there with the 5-6. So now this is looking great. Ishan 10.
Now, two other players with dragon pairs. Ooh, make that dragon uncle.
Another dragon triplet. Can we find a holy trinity for each one of our players here? And that is going to be Tempai for Bianca on 4-7.
Solid weight. Eric got his 7 pin out just in time. Might end up cutting. Oh, goes with the 1-3 instead. Dodges the deal in.
I think that's going to be. I think that 2-4 is going to be solid, especially if they draw a 3. I actually think, even though it's seat wind, I think West is the weakest part in that hand.
Yeah, I think if he draws a 4 Mon, there's a good chance the West West could come out.
And we do not have a call here.
How many pairs is that? 5 for TC on the left?
Yeah, that's 5 pairs for TC. Yeah, but can get interesting.
Sumo.
Oh, there's Sumo for Bianca, and is going to keep the dealership with the 4th 9-pin of this game.
Yeah, everyone
Oh
everyone
my.
who's playing tonight, beware. As long as Alex is sitting in the broadcast studio, we're gonna have 9 pins all night. It's gonna be a special tile.
Terminals and honor specifically.
All right, outside of the pair of Dora, the shapes could use a bit of working for dealers, so we'll probably be slow building.
Across the way, we have we're on the fast track to Honitsu here.
Oh no, that train has been derailed a bit.
Yeah, now those shapes are becoming way too solid now, but that is a nice draw for our dealer. But still has some things to work out. Yeah, I think we're just going to take the more modest route there.
Ooh, do we see a Haku Haku come
oh,
out? Yeah.
oh.
That
Okay, so now we're just going straight Tanya.
yeah,
Okay.
Richie Tanya Pinfu. Makes sense, especially because Eric has shown the inclination to try to stay
Another
close
nice
here.
tile for a dealer.
Notably, actually, if we're looking at Eric's hand, that 8 Mon technically accepted one additional tile into this hand. So probably holding the Haku here for safety reasons and says these shapes are good enough, but he is going to miss out on the 7 Mon draw if he does fold in later.
Reach.
And
There we
there's the
go.
reach.
No 8 Mon
Waiting on
necessary.
2-5.
Wow, those are very held.
Yeah, that is 1-2 left in the wall. And that is it.
An interesting choice for the
And
dealer with 2 Dora. You'd really like to fight for your hand, and it is
and
Ishantan.
TC's fives are looking the most vulnerable if anything were to come out.
Oh, these pin tiles, they just don't look safe. But nothing looks safe against that pond. So Bianca will just try to bail away here with Genbutsu 8. It is still technically Ishantan. Oh, now Tempa, I think you just got to fight. You've got 2 Dora.
Oh, yeah.
You've
It's
got a
gonna be
huge lead.
Shanpon on Dora 3 on Sanzo.
リーチ
Here we go. Can Sanzo win again?
Oh boy.
As the only tile left in the well for this weight. 1 Tumon versus 1 Sanzo. Oh, the Sanzo!
There's a Sanzo!
Reaching Dora 2. 7,700 plus sticks plus Homba. And Bianca's over 63,000 points. Huge game.
Yeah. Very big game. And you could say it's gonna be at Eric's expense.
Yeah, Eric now has to be a little bit worried about dropping to 4th place. He still has, approximately 12,000 points of buffer space, but if the dealer keeps running up the score, and it looks like they might be hitting another early tempai soon.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that is Ishanten. Oh, dearie me. Haku Dora though. So there is a terminal, an honor weight now. We have seen some other honor. We have seen some other Dora as well.
Yeah, it's an interesting decision here for Bianca whether to cut the West-West now and hold these better floating tiles like the 5 Mon or maybe the 2 Mon for Ipeco, or to just stay Ishanten and be prepared to slam a Ricci winning on the West.
Yeah, it's always that internal dilemma of do I keep this thinking that outside tiles are going to come so I get a really quick win, or just abandoning them because they're just not that many.
And the 7-pin can improve to a diamond shape, so I think this is fine, although we're sad. We're sad about this 4 draw, but it's okay. Has anyone else made a ton of progress? I'm seeing slow going on the right.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a great
definitely
fill.
on the right. Yeah. Oh goodness. Yeah, that is 5-8. 2 8 and 3 5s in the wall still. Oh dear. Manages to keep it for now. I think West is definitely the plan now. Yeah.
And if Bianca draws back towards
Yeet.
Tempai, oh well, now we
There's
really
a
don't want to fight.
chase. There's a chase on Haku Tonki. Dora Tonki.
And this is
That's
a
a
big,
really nice fill for the 5 there on the right.
yeah, big opportunity for TC.
Sumo.
Oh, finds it.
Oh my goodness.
So this will make up the majority of the gap. In fact, I think it, with the Ricci stick from Eric, does cross
Vault
the
into
mark.
3rd. Oh my gosh, and Eric now in last place.
Well, Going to be a
Boom.
tight race here. Dealer also has all the incentive in the world to continue to win hands. Between third and fourth, though, Eric and TC, it's going to be a battle. Eric probably with a slightly better high pie. It's Ishan 10 for
Yeah, and
Chitoy already.
Towson or Sub, yeah, trying to maybe crash Bianca's party here.
But Bianca has got a fantastic hand on the left.
Yeah, that is a party going on the left for sure.
You
Boom.
can call this in Dewey Force Honitsu is going to be the question.
It's certainly looking that way, but Shun can definitely provide alternative routes just in case it doesn't. But with that 3, though, yeah, we are riding this train all the way. We want this game over, Bianca says.
Yeah, she didn't like losing 4,000 points of Oyakabadi, so we'll get it all back with a Mongon. How about?
And I haven't even mentioned the 4 Pindora. So there's
Each.
something to look out for.
Oh, it's a
So
Chitoy.
Richie on the left for yeah, for Cheetoy of all things. Oh boy.
Interestingly
I know how some
choosing.
people feel about Cheetoy.
Yeah, Forso seems like an unusual tile to wait on, but it is 2 live in the wall.
I never quite know how I feel about inside
Chi.
Cheetoy. I always like to dominate it more than
Dom.
Richie it, but it's gonna get rewarded for this
Ooh,
with the 2 Ura as well.
that actually
That
gives
is,
Bianca 5 more points.
oh dear, and it helps uh Eric climb out of last place there, just at the very end there.
Yeah.
And Bianca with a plus 49.4 is gonna almost erase all of the deficit there. Towson with a minus 1.8. And Eric is going to pick up a minus 15 there, and DC is going to take a big minus 32.6. But it is C1, so there is.
No
I
fear
know
of
there's been
demotion.
there's been a lot of people that have been joining recently. Is I mean, if we have 2 or 3 more people, could there be a surprise demotion?
As far as I know, we're still in solid position for no relegations.
Hmm. There's been a lot of people that have joined. I saw 3 or 4 notifications while I was working. I was just like,
Yeah,
how many new people are we going to have for this next season?
it's been
I feel
awesome.
like, well, I can't wait to join an even bigger C1 for the summer season. Is there still time left?
There is, yeah, all the way up to the 17th. You have to the end of the week to, if you're trying to get into the summer session.
Yeah, that is going to be one big party. I think there might be like 40 people, 40 people next next C1. God, 40 people. That
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to keep an eye on the C1 table for whenever they start their game. But in the meantime, we've got more games going on at the very moment. I'll go ahead and hop over to a B2 table.
all right, just jumping right into some more action here as we pull up the names here quickly. We do have Ricky. That's a name I recognize here
Yeah,
as
Ricky.
current our current dealer. And this game just got started, by the way. It is East 1 with a 9 Mondora. Hello, Terminal Tile.
Yeah, I recognize that name as player who is at the top of this division.
And I also have a fellow Portland member. Quinn is at this table.
A lot at stake at this table, actually, because we've got Ricky, oh, well, Ricky's probably the most comfortable of all these players, just sitting up there at the top. But Kate is attempting to make it into the promotion zone. Edward is trying to avoid relegation, as well as Quinn. They both have an opportunity to escape tonight, with 3 games yet to play. And while you take a look at these hands, I'm going to take a quick peek at what happened in game 1.
Oh, there's a con, and look at that flipped 3 Dora
Insane. Looks
for
like
Edward.
Kate was the winner here with plus 32.8. Ricky took the positive second, and Edward the positive third. So Kate making the climb up to
Denies
the
another con from coming onto the table.
Oh my goodness, this hand
That
is
is gonna-
insane.
It is hit by on 1-4.
Yakuhai,
For Edward.
Honitsu, Dora 3, potentially Chanta as well, if the last 1 pin comes out for the full Baimon.
Oh god, yeah, that is Chanta. Oh boy.
And it looks like in order for this hand to win, it will need to be with the 1 pin because those 4s are... Oh no. So Quinn is currently 50-10 on the 2-5 pin.
リーチ
So could be safe with the 3 pin cut.
And this is now going to be a tricky opposition to try and avoid here. Does dealer go for this? Just decides to pass.
9 pin and empty weight, so will not swap. Dealer Tempai.
Oh my goodness.
6 feels pretty safe.
You can Dama this
That's
for
right.
sure. Yeah, it's going to on the 5-8.
Not many of those tiles left, but the 5 is
ズモ
pretty safe. It's a 2 Mon Sumo instead.
Inside Ipeco with a Ura to upgrade to a manga, and Kate is going to be the benefactor of that. But ladies and gentlemen, we have another terminal or honor.
It's a Haku
with the
again.
Haku.
Not surprised. Seems Haku 9 pin are going to be the lucky tiles. And Ricky holding the pair this time.
Especially when we had Haku Condora
Right?
from the
That's
last
exactly what I was thinking. But okay, let's look at the hands. Dealer is doing pretty well here with these diamond shapes, terminal shapes. Still a bit of work to do for that pin fu. To the right, Kate looking at a potential Tanyao shift, cutting 1 mon, or draw the 2 mon, could end up with the same hand. That was one last time. Across the way, Quinn holding this Dora for dear life, but it's starting to look like it doesn't have a place in this hand, so we'll see how long that continues to be squeezed. In the meantime, Ricky really could use a call, but is currently Ishanten with potential Sanchoku backup 4-5-6. So it doesn't necessarily require the Haku for the win.
I have some inside information on Quinn. She likes to really squeeze any dragon tiles, especially if she has a bunch of pairs of them. But unfortunately, she is going to let that one go for the triplet.
And that means Ricky will get the call. And now the draw into Tempai, waiting 3-6 pin. One of each tile left in the wall. Oh, that one doesn't fit in Kate's hand. It's going to come out. As expected, Kate turning that hand into a Tanyao, but drew an overlapping 6 pin.
And Edward's starting out with 2 triplets there, and some really interesting ways to go about that one.
Ooh, you're right.
Although it is an 8-mon Dora with 1 in our dealer's hand currently.
Another hand that wants to be a Tanyao, but you are probably expecting to have to Richi. Quinn with relatively slightly above average tiles. Another Tanyao type hand. Across the way, Ricky has potential to go in the Pinzu. Looking for a 4 pin in particular. Classic Richi type hand there. Richi Pinfu Tanyao maybe. On the left, this is the exciting one. As mentioned, looks like Edward's choosing to turn this into Honitsu.
Yeah, this has a bunch of potential, but it's definitely seeing the
Boom.
Hatsu and the Chun being cut like crazy is going to disincentivize him to
Chi.
cut away all the unnecessary fluff.
Yeah. Oh, straight into Tempai though. On the 7 that just came out,
Oh, oof.
Quinn getting rid of it just in
Yes.
time.
Yeah, Quinn got rid of it just in time there. But let's have another one.
Sumo.
Or you could just
I'll just another.
and that's a ton of food. Gonna be 50 altogether.
And now we're just rapidly speeding through this game. Now on East 4, on the 8th Dora, our dealer has one, across the way has one, and that's it.
Yeah, Toyman Edward can call the West for a fast hand, but also could let the first one pass and try to improve these blocks. We'll see if Arichi is the plan or if a quick call will be the strategy. He is in first place, and we're getting to the last hand in East 4 in the East round, so maybe winning a quick
All right,
2,000 points to
our
solidify
dealer,
that lead could be a valid strategy.
I was just about to say, our dealer is looking Sanshoku-ish in nature here with the 789.
Indeed.
But he's gonna hold on to the East. Maybe get lucky. Yeah, well, with two of them cut, it's not going to be double tone, unfortunately. But still can make that out to be a
Boom.
pair. If they can draw the last.
Well,
If Quinn can draw the last. But there it goes.
Yeah.
Besides, nope.
Yep, good wait for 2,000 points. Solid. One of the benefits of calling like this is that you prevent players from building
Sumo.
their hands. No one's going to win a Mongon if you're winning 2,000 points, right?
Yeah, and that was really quick from Edward there. Just calls the seat wind and off we go into South 1 with Hatsudora.
Unseen. Dealer, though, looking at some really nice blocks here. Lots of floating
Really
toss.
nice block. And this
Managed
slight improvement.
It will manage to connect to the worst floating tile, which is quite amusing to me.
That's why I said slight improvement.
Yeah. I actually kind of like holding the 6 mon and cutting the 9 so there, just because technically overblocked already. And some of our blocks are not so strong, so...
Well, you can just turn the 6-0 into a triplet. That'll fix your problems.
Yeah, now there could be Tanya on the cards as well. Pretty classic Ricci hand for the player on the right, that's Edward. Stable Kate has a callable south and 4 pairs, but one completed sequence to pin to, and on the left Queen is
There's
Senpai.
Ricci.
Ricci Nomi waiting on 4 mon. All live
Yeah.
on the wall.
Yeah, interesting. Just not wait for the upgrade, just wants to yeah, well, Quinn is really desperate for a win here. Oh,
Yeah, the point
gonna keep
Sumo.
Oh, Sumo. There you go.
point situation is
helps.
pretty close, so even a Ricci Nomi is a pretty big win. Getting that Sumo as well. Unfortunately missing out on Uda, but that does put Quinn in third, moving to South 2.
Yeah. It is a 7 Mondora, which our dealer has one. And nowhere else to be seen, but look at this hand on the left here. This could be potential So Shangen.
Pong.
On the right, yeah, Ishanten already. Not Ishanten, but rather 2 Dragon Calls, so very close. And Ricky says, you know what, I'll take that challenge. I'll cut my tune. I bet you don't have it. Well, pair wasn't found.
Still two to be found in the wall. Now you do we Do we go full green if we do somehow find one of the two left remaining?
Can't
Do we
wait to
still
find
go
out.
fishing?
Great draw there for Edward, who had a great high pie to begin with. This is an amazingly wide e-shot then. When you see these two calls, I'm pretty tempted to open up for 2,900 points and just end the threat. But that is a little bit weak because you've got such big value potential with a closed hand. Ooh.
That is
G.
it's a tough decision, and it's gonna. But it's not yet Tempai for Kate, looking to get this Soshangen.
Even Daisung can still technically live.
Eat.
Oh, that's going to be a Tempai. And a slab.
Well, now do we? No, we're still gonna need to push this. Oh, fortune favors the bold here. That is another door pickup on the left.
G.
Straight into Tempai for
And now we're gonna
Shosangen.
be waiting on the tune for Soshangen. Soshangen Honitsu, by the way.
Ricky Tempai, but has
So
to jam a Dora. Can you really do that against a dealer
this is
Ricci?
Hanemon. This is Hanemon
Oh
confirmed.
no!
Rum.
Or, oh yes! Dealer had a beautiful hand, but that's going to deal into Shosangen. Yakuhai Honitsu for the full Hanemon. What a turn of events.
Oh my goodness gracious.
It was a Ricci, Tanyao Pinfu, Sanchoku Dora for dealer. But instead, the honors prevail.
And we're now in South 3 here with a more normal looking 5-so.
Oh, what a fill. These draws have been insane for Kate. Drawing towards an Ipeiko in the upper Monzu, followed by 8-pin Kanchan fill. This is just Ishanten. Straight into Tempai. These are just
okay.
I think-
Okay.
I think we just have 4 perfect draws.
Because this is absolutely filthy.
Just the best possible draws here. 1-4 is the weight. There's 4 tiles in the wall. How can you fight against this? It's just too fast.
Find a draw when it's convenient for your hand, as demonstrated there. And now there's only one more 4 out there, but 2 more 1-so. It decides to pass. Ricky is saying, nope, I'm good. I don't want to push this. Oh, what do you do now? Quinn is going to incorporate the 4.
Ricky still has a chance to make something happen here. If he draws 6-pin,
The 4 is dead. There's only 2 1-so left in the wall here.
Sumo.
It's gonna sumo it. Oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious me. That is gonna be almost a Mongon for Kate.
26 all, and that will put Kate in a really strong lead here. But I don't think we're done just yet.
Pong.
No, we're not. It's gonna be just pwn there for Kate. So far, we do have a 8. So Dora across the way, there's one, and we have one on our right.
But we no longer have one on our right.
Yeah.
Those shapes are looking really nice though for Quinn.
Yeah, Quinn is just like, I need some points. I need to get above 30K. I need a positive game here. Really need a positive game.
Everyone can use a positive game except Ricky. Ricky's probably very safe if he gets fourths from here on out. But obviously you don't want that outcome. Okay, now
Kate
calling
just
into
getting closer
Ishanten.
to Tenpai with that call there.
And straight into Tempai.
All right. 6-9.
9 coming out soon.
No. Oh, definitely no. Although Ricky did pick up another Dora in the meantime.
Interesting that 2 so was the cut instead of the 1.
I could vibe with that. Ricky decides to not call the 9 for, I think, good reasons.
Yeah, really can't call anything in that hand. Maybe a cheat toy is possible in the future, but really it's the wait for Kate
I
to
mean,
symbol lobby right now.
you're gonna need to do some tiptoeing with that suggestion.
Quinn, of course, also Ishanten, but
Could have called Khan there, but not going to. Needs to find the Tenpai here. Interesting that Quinn decides to not go with the 2 pairs there.
ロン
But out comes this 9. Kate's gonna win another hand, 1,500 points plus the Honba to boot. And this is looking also like a very fast hand for Kate. Sanso Dora.
2 Yakuhai for dealer. 2 ways to call this hand open. And Shiwacha's got them both. On the right, South and the Haku can come out.
Yeah,
Not yet.
Quinn is. Quinn also can have a fast hand, just depends on which direction. Gonna want to go here. Okay, he's gonna keep on to those terminal or honor tiles for now, but as soon as those leave the hand, you better believe Kate's gonna call them.
Yeah, really, I'm not enthralled with any of these hands except for the dealers. Ricky's starting to pull in some pairs across the way.
It's getting closer and closer to Chitoy by the draw.
7 pair is not typically known for being particularly speedy. We see the Atosuke call from Kate. Call without a Yaku. Anticipating seeing one of the South or the Haku. Finally, the Haku does. Notably, Kate not calling the 1 so, hoping, greeting both. Either the South or the Dora for an extra. There's the South.
Oh, there it goes. That is going to be 3-6 for Kate to win once again. But we do have a reach across the way for Ricky. Is going to wait on 5 east. 5 pin east.
Kate really doesn't have much choice here but to push. The best way to get out of this hand is just to win it.
And this is going to look very, very vulnerable for Quinn here, especially that floating 3.
Oh, Dora comes out. It's Suji, but it's also Dora.
Oh, and there goes the 5 pin for Ricky. He's going to win this hand. Just Richinomi. It's going to pick up a lot of Honba. With that. And a stick. Was that an extra stick?
Got his stick back.
Oh, okay. I was just about to say.
So going into all last, Kate the only person over 30,000 points. Quinn in the dealer seat can maybe go up on a little bit of a rally here.
Yeah, but this is not the best start.
No, it isn't. That's a good fill. Okay, we can think about it. I mean, just look at the hand on the right, though.
Yeah, that is incredibly speedy. We are Ishanten Chitoy.
Ishanten Chitoy, Dianshanten for Dianpeiko. Oh, Adora. Out goes. He says, I don't need Adora. Who wants value? My goal is just to end the game.
That is
Perfectly
a
over
nice,
30.
nice another pickup for Quinn.
And this hand that looks so difficult to play at the beginning is starting to shape up and look like an actual hand.
And Dora pickup as well. Oh, now we definitely have something interesting going on.
Kind of makes us wish we had that one pin back, but we can still work around this. Oh, tough choice for Ricky, though. How much do we want
Just
Suwako? We want it. We do want Suwako.
oh boy. Oh, we still have a few draws to go here, and the 4 is looking like the worst one, but Ricky doesn't know that.
Yeah, 4 and 8 both are not live draws for Ricky, so he cannot get Suwako with those tiles.
And that is going to change the complexity of this hand. You can't even go for the 6 either because Quinn has already called 2 of them, or has held 2 of them, and now has called a third. So we are going. We are going Otosuke on the on Hatsu
Let's
to keep this game alive.
Is it live? Yeah, the Hut's is completely live in the wall, so the plan is going to be Duartanki, of course.
Yeah, need as many points as we can here. Interesting doesn't turn on our left, but that is Ishanten Chitoi as well.
Yeah, maximum Gene for Chitoi. If you hold an Anko, you have less tile acceptance, so
Harrison, you might want to mute the stream here. Go find something else to do for 2 minutes.
yeah, I guess 2 Ankos were drawn in the meantime, though, so maybe the answer actually was Suanko.
Okay, so that is Tenpai, but it's Fury 10 Tenpai.
Yeah, it's Shooty 10, it has no Yaku. Basically, it's not valid. But Quinn is still hoping to call the Hatsu here.
And
there it is.
Kate is Tenpai on the Dora. Oh, so 2 people now on Dora with only 1 left in the wall. It could be a double round situation.
Khan.
Come.
Yes, and picks up another Dora as well.
So Mongun for Quinn. Should they find the last 2 pin and his last draw? This is could call for Senpai, and Ricky will make that play. So that means Quinn gets one more try. Nope.
No. But does stay Tenpai to extend this game. I think that's the most important thing.
Yes.
And we have 8 Dora, which is non-existent right now.
Oh, found one.
Yay. It now exists.
I'm thinking that Kate probably has the best hand here, just off the initial glance.
Again, Quinn has a really difficult hand here.
This one maybe you can turn into Tanya. We'll see. If you're trying to look for a callable way to prove the speed. These draws have been pretty nice, though. But Kate's got a very wide Ishanten. Go ahead and cutting the 2 pin to lock in the 3 for 5 Sanchoku chance.
Yeah. Sorry, my mic cut out there for 1 sec.
Quinn now. Dian Khan, Dianman.
Quinn is making some improvements onto this. looking at Ipeco
Boom.
Tanyao.
Kate has a ton of potential value. There's no 1,000's enough. Because if Kate wins 1,000 points here, it locks in a 5,000 UMA bonus. So that is also quite strong. Would confirm a plus 37.5 first place. Oh, plus 13.
10 for Quinn. A lot of different ways to get there, but I think I think
Gee.
5-so is probably going to be the worst way to get there.
Yeah, just look. Oh,
リーチ
Oh,
3,000.
nope, never mind. Draw the other one
Saved.
for 2-5 with Tanyao locked in. So it's Richie Tanyao, Ipeco potentially,
ロン
Oh,
but
good
no.
try.
That is going to lock up third for Quinn, and Kate is going to lock up. Yeah, that +5, like you said, with a plus 39.8. Ricky, quite negative there with a negative 0.6. Quinn is going to lock up a small minus 11.5, and Edward is going to take a minus 27.7.
All
And
right, looks
that
like
is our second game completed there.
this table either on a break or perhaps finished with their games. And while they're on a break, I want to take a look at the game logs and see everything that's happened. Earlier today, there was a B1 series going on. And let me actually go ahead and pull up. But before we do, I just want to point out really quickly that Kate has jumped into the promotion zone. Plus 89.2 is good enough. There's a big gap between fifth and fourth place, but Kate is holding off Jason at the current moment for spot number 5. I'm going to hop over to the B1 standings.
But yeah, but look at how many games Jason has on hand.
Well,
That is
Jason
nice.
actually, I think, lost out on 2 games. So
Okay.
I think he just has 4.
Okay.
I could be wrong, though. There could be 2 that have yet to play another division. No, I'm pretty sure that it was even 20 across the board. So, but yeah, B1 standings finished earlier today. And we had, or rather updated earlier, Eric L taking a plus 28.7 first place to move him closer to the promotion zone. Blake with a 5.7 positive score there. Steven took the third and James the fourth. And
that seemed to be a really important fourth for James, because I think that might have bumped him to demotion.
yes, it looks to be that way. Also in B1, there's a table going on with where Christine, who was close to the promotion zone, won first place, plus 28.3, and climbs all the way up to 167.7. Recipient of a second place there.
Look at
I the third, Daniel the fourth.
Look at that top 3 with above 25% win rate.
Yeah, solid win percentages there. I'm kind of impressed, even more than that, by the 6.3 average percent deal in for Steven. It's pretty insane. Sub 10 is good. Sub 8 is crazy. Sub 7, just insanity right there. And I think they're continuing to play. Going back to that B1 table, James actually came back with the first place, plus 36.8. Steven the second, Eric got the positive third. And that catches us up to the B1 standings. And I think there is a B1 game going on live at this very moment that perhaps we can hop into.
Yeah, let's check it out.
We have our choice, actually. A couple B1 tables play.
Ooh.
But let's hop into this one. I've got a couple very interesting players. The B1 table we haven't talked about yet.
Oh yeah, which one is that?
We're looking at Shinlong right now. Harrison is on our right. Hunley across the table. And Kevin on the left.
Yeah, as soon as
Chi.
we can cut into that.
There we go.
And it is middle of South too, and our dealer is Tempai.
Oh, Chinitsu.
Oh boy. Does Dora apply? No, Dora does not apply. So it would just be just a dealer Mongon.
Wrong.
Chinitsu is gonna get there.
Looks like Harrison had the points to spare. Was at 67,000.
Oh, okay. That it was not our dealer though, but
Yeah. We'll swap over now, and it is Hanlei's turn.
okay. South 3 with a 1 pin Dora, and Jinlong has 2 of them. Her dealer Hanley has 1. That is a nice pickup for Hanley,
Yeah. Like,
but still overblocked a little bit.
which is a good problem to have in the early part of the game. Means you're still very flexible. Shinlong across the table with that pair of Dora.
Chi.
Gonna have to slam a Ricci. Looks like Pinfu is hard to come by with these Kanchan and Penchon shapes.
But that is a nice fill for Hanley. Just figuring out what to cut. It's going to cut the extra pay pair. Just as the tune comes out, you pair up the tune.
Each.
And that is going to be a reach for Hanley, waiting on the 2 pin. We still have 3 in the wall.
Ricci Dora 1, Steeler. Solid.
Ace points. Needs to get above 30k. Oh,
There's-
so close to the
Chi.
Patsu Sumo.
Harrison says 1 Mongon. Okay, 2 Mongons. What are the big dealer? Might be too much. And just bows out with the 3 so 5 so. Still kind of tough defensive task.
Interesting that Kevin keeps the 3 pin, even though it is Genbutsu. Might want to just keep that around just in case something becomes way too dangerous.
Chi.
Well, here we go. 3, 4, 5
It's
sucks. That's the
good.
plan.
Although dropping Hatsu this late, ooh.
The thing is, there's just not that much information from Hanley. Oh, Harrison might be in trouble. Could she cut 9?
Chi.
Or she cut 6? That works too.
It's going to be waiting on that Sanshoku with the Forso.
And Harrison's Forso looks relatively safe, but so far hasn't had to push it yet. Has the 1 mon now as well. This 5 pin might be a bit too much for Kevin to try to push.
Oh, but this could leave?
No. I don't think Harrison is willing to jam Tau that close to Dora. Even though it is 1 chance.
Chi.
5 mon still safe.
Just got rid of Haku. Oh, well, that's going to be secure. And I don't think Conley's That was the last chance for Hanley.
Oh, is Kevin willing to jam the 8 pin for Tempai? No, doesn't like
No.
the 5-8 Suji. It was the 2 that ended up being the bad tile here. And Hanley would be the only player Tempai.
We have Sanzo Dora on this South 3 repeat 1.
1、
It's just casual extra 1,300 points. If anybody wants them.
Yeah,
Shinlong says, "Yeah, I'll take that for Honitsu."
sure. Get the bonus as well. Calling this way allows you to pull in the north and have a pair, or pull in the 9 pin. This increases the callability of the leftover shape.
Although it's a little bit harder on the 9 pin because he already called one.
Right, but it's starting to look really hard for anyone to use it because Shinlo can see 3 of the 7 pins. Oh my, well,
Oh, okay, all right, extra value. We're not gonna say no to that.
it's looking good here. And we don't even really need the 3 pin, but if we draw the 4 pin, we're very happy. And also, once you start to cut pin tiles, people may be more worried about dropping the honors. So I think I like just cutting the Mon tile here and see what happens. Even you can cut the south. Leave yourself as
本、
Yeah, we're calling this, and yeah,
make
it's
yourself
gonna be
as non-threatening as possible.
is a 9 pin pay, waiting on 1 copy of pay, 1 copy of 9, 1 copy each.
ロン、
And pay is gonna be ejected for this Honitsu June.
42, including the Honba, plus the stick for Shinlong. And now we go to all last.
Rasu. Oh, just 1 away from 9 pin. It is 8 pin Dora though. And our dealer is looking like the best one to use it, although we do see one on the right though for Shinlong. But Kevin has a long way to go here
Yeah.
to be in last place.
I mean, you gotta play the hand.
This is just looking Tanyao-ish. Just go quick as possible. That route, definitely. Now looking like more like Sanshoku.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna keep probably that door shape in there. Probably the 2 and the 7 looking like to be the weakest tiles in this
本、
hand. There goes the 2, and Harrison's gonna call that going Tanyo, or no, Toy Toy, but possibly Otosuke on the Chun.
I would say most likely Atosuke. Second option, Tanyao. Third option, Toy Toy.
Although we do have Ishant and Chito on the left.
That is true. Oh, and Hanley just commits.
Yeah, it's going to decline the south call to keep this hand closed, and Chitoy still possible. And there's Harrison waiting on 3-6. Yeah, 3-6. So Sanzo 6-0.
Hanley wants to find a way to get over 30k in this game at least.
And that is going to be Tenpai on the left there for G-Toy on the 5 pin. There's still 2 copies left. So our 2 Tenpai has 2 copies each for tiles.
1、
9-1 looks pretty live in the wall. All these 8s coming out. Doesn't necessarily look safe against your Ricci, but Oh, the
Wrong.
3 comes out first. And of course, who else but Harrison would win on Sansa? Wait, Harrison doesn't believe in that. It's a plus 46.1 for Harrison, claiming the first place, the only player above 30,000.
Mhm.
Shinlo will take the second place, minus 3.5. Hunley the third, minus 10.1. And Kevin takes a minus 32.5 fourth. That will shake up the standings a little bit. We see Harrison climbing up, looking solid for promotion back into A2. And Kevin's got a bit more work to do to get up there. I do find it a bit amusing that both Kevin and Harrison are from the DC area, from the DC club.
Mhm.
They gotta duke it out, club mates, in the final session,
Let's see if
both with the same goal.
that is a little bit rough. One might just might pip the other one, barring any extra promotion spots. But those get more rare as you climb up the American Ricci Mahjong League. But it's not a possibility. You have to be positive in order to claim one of those spots if it is possible.
That is true. And Kevin definitely very positive here, so plus 73.3. And Shinlong at this table, if he's trying to make it
Even
over
our
the hump,
pun
has to make up
even
for
our
for
pun
points.
master Aldwin is very positive, looking like the best candidate to receive one of those extra promotion spots.
Oh, I'm hearing chicks. It looks like game number 2 has started for this table.
Okay, and we have Paydora. Oh, geez. How much do you believe?
Well, we're about to find out. Shinlong, our first dealer on the right, unlit with an
We do
Ishan
have
Ten.
4 pairs across the way.
Yep,
Now 5.
Kevin, looks like a
For
cheap toy play. On the left, Harrison. The relatively average hand.
4 pairs of the own for a hand that he would detest in any other scenario, but when you're closest to it, that's the hand you got to play.
Yeah, there's many routes that don't involve cheat toys, so I think just cutting away like 7 mon, 3 pin, 5 so in the future.
Although we could be thinking even bigger here for
Awkward.
Harrison.
Yeah, kind of a difficult draw here for Kevin.
Dora indicator. Yeah.
The thing is, the West, especially because it's the door indicator, is absolutely useless to the table. They would have discarded it by now if they had it. So Kevin can be almost guaranteed that the West is in the wall, which makes it a great tile to wait on for Chitoy. But there's dreams of just a normal Ricci or a Suanko, and now we see a Ricci from Hanlei.
That is going to be not quite Stananko.
Yeah, Ricci Nomi right now can be Tanya on the 4-mon.
But the right tile comes. It's Ura for days.
Well, the right tile might be the wrong tile for Harrison. He's got Suanko Ishanten, but if he draws into Tempai, he just has to deal in.
Oh no, it's a Dora triplet for a dealer.
Oh, dealer wants to fight too now.
Oh dear.
Kang.
Khan.
God, just to spice things up more. Dealer Tempai, no slam. It's Hudi 10.
Yeah, on 5-8. It's 5-8 Duritan.
That's Hudi 10 too. Shinlong just looking for any other weight.
There's only 2 copies left in the wall for And one more 8.
Harrison hates this north. The Dora.
Or no, the 8's been discarded. What am I talking about? Just just one more. Just one more 5 as it.
1
And yeah, we'll make the swap. 5-pin passes, so 3-6 Mon. That one's also completely dead too. And instead it's the 4 Mon. And Shinlong's gonna
Oh
deal
no!
it. Ricci, Tanyo. Misses on
No,
all of the
Uda.
Uda.
Even with all those triplets, oh man.
Yeah, having triplets makes Uda less likely, but it certainly feels like you missed out on a chance of at some huge value when you've got triplets.
But we do have another 2 Pandora here in the East too. We got one on the left, and that is it. Our dealer hand needs a little bit of work.
They don't say this is a challenging hand to open up with.
It just looks like a regular hand for me whenever I hop onto ladder.
Yep. When you're dealer though, you're hoping for a better high pie. Okay, that's a fail. That's a fail.
That's a draw.
So now what we're really hoping from Hanlei's perspective is that we draw around the 3-pin. But we'll also accept anything around the 3, so then we cut the 9 Mon, 6 Mon.
Oh, there's your alternative pair if you need it.
Yeah, so the way this is working now is that we're moving towards having a shop await. Or you just fill your uncles. And rather than taking the Ishanten, Hanlei is just going to trim down this Mon shape and still anticipate drawing around the 3-pin. Oh no, would have been Jianmen Tenpai here. It's still Ishanten, but the faith in the door is strong.
Yeah.
And here it is. Here's her chance.
Gonna get it on Dora 5-pin.
Richie, 2-pin, 5-pin. As you said, 2-pin Dora. That has 3 in the wall, so not a bad weight.
Three copies of each, or no?
Oh, Ipatsimo!
Oh gosh.
And that's Faith in Dora rewarded 12,000 points. How about that?
Get your stick back too as well.
Who needs 6 9-pin weight when you can wait on Dora instead?
Ooh, spicy dealer Dora.
Yeah, East in the East round. And we see
it's four Han for anyone else but dealer. It's 5 Han. It's a Mongon for 3 tiles.
So we'll see. Does Harrison ever drop it? Does Shinlong ever drop it? Probably the first person is more likely to be Shinlong. Now that Kevin is showing Honitsu, dropping an honor tile that's Dora is so scary.
And all the 2 Mons now are being used. One in a Chi, one in a triplet.
That's Ishanten, so Shinlong will drop the East. It is a
fun
little...
fact.
Go ahead.
That is a using all 4 tiles of the same thing in Chinese mahjong is worth a few points. Fun fact.
Cool. Kevin though draws the Tenpai for the Honitsu. Immediately the dealer tile drawn, and Shinlong slamming a Richi, Nomi.
Yeah, it is
Harrison was just looking for an excuse to fold, so that's a great result for him. Toy swap.
oh, gotta avoid it for now because it fits in the hands. Oh, but this could spell trouble.
Yeah, this might just deal in here. It's Tempai for Hanlei.
Which way do you go at it?
It's difficult to
There's only
fold, so
Don't.
just push. You know what? That's fine. 2,600
okay.
after winning 12,000. That's totally fine.
Oh, and Hanley, hello. Hello, 9-pin Dora once again, as we see 3 of them starting out here.
Yeah, 2 on the left. That is a callable Northwind for Hanlei.
Yeah, that is seat wind. So there's
At,
Yaku.
at the same time, it
And
is Chitoi Shoten. So in this spot, do you like calling or do you like playing for Chitoi?
This early? I mean, it's still early. With the tiles being cut already, you need to make a decision soon.
It's possible that 8mon came out before Hanlei had 5 pairs.
Although, if you are going for this, I do like sitting on a dragon weight. Either what's been more lucky for you, green or red?
I honestly have no idea.
Well, green's looking a little bit more unlikely.
Yeah, no, the second one's come out. Well, now you've got an Onko of your wind, but you're not losing too much cutting this green dragon, so you can still hedge all the possible routes for this hand.
Pump.
Including the big. And now we're going toy now. We're saying not getting what we want. It's hard to draw this Chitoi naturally. It's
Yeah,
going to take
also
the call route.
Dora Poland's very scared for the rest of the table.
And interesting hand for our dealer here.
Chi.
And that is going to be Tempai 5-8. And our dealer just dumping the 8 before Shinlong does get Tempai.
It might be a while before we see another one of those.
And that does get Kevin closer to Tempai.
Any so draw, and you have a 147 pin weight. Maybe I should specify useful so draw 4 through 7. I'm a little worried about Honitsu here. The question is like, what is Hanlei's Yaku? And there's lack of Pinzu cut, so that's the concern there.
Yeah.
Well, this is
Ich.
another way to get Tempai. Slams a
Pump.
Richi, Tanyao, Ipeko, but there's the Tempai for Hanlei too. It looks like he's Honitsu Tempai, but it's not. It's in the Manzu. And this 8mon
It's
is
Toy
Genbutsu
Toy.
to the Richi. Wait,
It's
here.
Toy 3 Dora.
Sumo.
Oh, it's Sumo!
Oh,
On the last 6mon, it's a Hanuman. And this is Hanlei's game. Oh my, 55,000.
oh, but look at that hand that Kevin just picked up. Even though he had to pay a lot for that last hand, that is a hand you could come back in, and looking really good for 9 gates even.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going with this. 2 1s,
Pump.
3 9s. You got the hard part done. Gonna have to contend with Harrison though, calling fast for this one. Atosuke already on the chin.
But it's going to be a tough ask with 2 5-pins across the way.
Yeah, it's
Do
still
need
2 in the
to
wall.
draw.
We can do it.
2 8s now. This is all the 2 3-pin cut as well. So this is dying rapidly.
But you could also think about it this way. Oh, well, there's the third 3. I was gonna say there's 2 3 pins in the wall, and there's 2 8 pins in the wall, and there's 2 5 pins in the wall. Now only one three
And
pin though.
now this is just turning into Chitoy.
Yeah, just a Suwanko. Nothing fancy here.
Yeah. Interesting. Decides not to call the 8. That was no Yaku because of the 6. The 6 mon is interrupting that. Is Otozuke on tune?
Kim does draw the tune but holds it.
And now interesting decision. It could have been a Tanyao shift, arguably, but it would have more. Oh,
Pump.
now you're gonna get bailed out by that. Okay.
Yeah, this is expected play for Harrison. The other route is to build towards Itsu, but drawing the 7 so kind of hurt that a little bit.
Okay, you do have 2 5s in the wall, and you do have the last 8.
Yeah, the downside to this decision to cut the 6-0 first for Harrison is that he could no longer choose the 6-9 so wait that accepts Dora. So it has to go with this 5-8 instead, which is still pretty decent.
Mhm. Jinlong not wanting to call the 7 there.
Oh, Harrison gets sneaky with it. And also Honda as well, Dama.
Oh,
So
but
this is
there's the
the
9.
yeah, this is the benefit of taking the Tonki weight is that you can now use the Dora.
Oh, but this could spell
Each.
trouble for Jinlong.
Slam for
No, but
Ricci.
that Ricci on the Penchon 7,
And
which says 2.
by taking the Dama, Hanley is able to just back away. East is Shumpai, but Harrison really wants to wait on this Genbutsu South. And Hanley back into Tempa in the 3-6.
Oh boy.
That's an unfortunate draw, but 6 has come out 3 times. Yeah, let's
Sumo.
shove it. The 7 Sumo instead.
Oh
Ooh.
no.
Henshan with 2 Dora. And Shinlong will move back over 30k without Sumo.
And Harrison having to pay the Oyakabari on that one.
This is the DC way, apparently. Like my clubmates
We
and
have
I also suffer the same fate. You get your dealership, you don't win points. You just get Oyakaburi for Mongan Plus.
and we do have Tuso as our Dora here, and Dealer is the only one who has managed to find one so far. And we already have Dama Tenpai on 7 across the way for just Tanyao.
That is really fast. Okay. Do we hold
That's
for...
better. Shapes. No, just gonna Mawashi.
Yeah, so the thought, there's a couple thoughts. We can hold the 8 so and just cut the 5 back. Then if we draw the 8 Mon, we have the Sanjoku Tenpai.
Each.
But
Now we're just gonna call Reach on the 7. Oh gosh!
the right Ipatsu timing just went to the wrong player.
Oh, we'll just draw the last one. Calling it. We're just drawing this last one. Oh, wrong suit. Oh, almost. There has been a lot of Ipatsu tonight.
Yeah, we've seen a couple. They've been big ones too.
Mixed in with a couple of Ura as well.
Kevin making the Sozu look safe, but everything else is still super live. Everything except for the winning tile itself. Only one of those in the wall.
Ooh, that is a pickup for Dealer.
I think Shinlong doesn't really want to fight this, but has lots of relatively safe tiles to dance around with.
Yeah, okay. I call this a dancing fight. We're gonna dance. Still think about pushing.
Well, that is a sign that
Now
we're
we're
out.
now we're just pulling the ripcord.
That was a good opportunity to drop the door if you're afraid of it, but Harrison is well holding on to the door. Alright, leaves it to the wayside now.
You can't be too sure about it though. Until it's actually, oh, well, I guess it is safe. Oh, okay. That that that's a that's a little bit spicy, but you do have 4. Okay, yeah. It's gonna go sha to
So here I kind of like
to
cutting the Hatsu, and then any other Genbutsu like this 3 so 2 so. Um, because the West will always be safe. Unless I'm trying to fight back into Tenpai,
yeah.
which actually we
This
could
is
have
this
tried.
still can't be an opportunity, but I guess we're too far
Yeah, we
fetched
don't
out
have
for that.
a draw now.
If we would have kept that con, maybe we could have.
If Hanley gets Tenpai in this last draw, okay, safe. We could have ended up conning actually to prevent Hanley from getting. Oh, he was Tenpai. What am I saying?
Yeah. And now we're moving to South 2 with the Hatsu Dora. Dragon Dora.
Yeah, that's an awkward one for sure. But Dealer's the only one who has one right now, so you know
It's
what?
just
That would be an interesting mode of mahjong where at the beginning of the round everyone has to announce how many of the door they have, and then you could play your hands accordingly.
Ooh. Or like a hidden bidding system. It's just like whoever
Yeah.
whoever declares the least amount of Dora gets that many confirmed.
Whoever has the least amount of door gets to be the dealer.
Oh, I love hidden bidding systems in games. It's kind of a fun way to do things. But like I said, this Dragon Dora is going to be another dragon tale to tell.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to hold this for much longer. Can't 5 pin, but if we're planning to do Tanya, that's sort of a useful time in our
Oh,
hand. Meantime, 2 more have been drawn around the table, but singletons for everybody, so not been able to call just yet.
although the best one that can use this is Harrison in the form of Despicable Cheetoy.
Oh, there. Now we have the player who can best use the Dora.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, the next call will be straight into Tempai.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm really curious if Hanlei drops the 3 so, if Kevin will call into Atosuke Tempai waiting on the Dora.
That is that is a that is a conundrum. We will.
Because the 9 pin looks really good as a weight as well if you end up on the Shavo. Especially now that you've Suji trapped it. So, waiting and drawing the 3-6-0 yourself is pretty decent. You can slam a Richi
Yeah,
and still expect to win even if the door never
it's
comes up.
this is definitely exploitable, especially for Hanlei. Hanlei could be the one that exploited the most here.
Chito Ishan's in for Harrison. And it looks like
1、
everyone's planning to door Tonki except for Hanlei who drops the 3.
2、
It is called
Yeah, you gotta
Atosuke.
call this. Yeah. Who's gonna? It's interesting that they're going to. Well, this 1-4 here. has
Guess not.
3 copies of the 1 and 2 copies of the 4.
That's really live. For having only 7 tiles left in the wall. Oh, but that one's got to come out.
ドン
Oh man, it's Richi Pinfu no Ura 2900.
Shutting down the Dragon Green. That will send us into South 2. Hanley in the dealer seat to Pandora. Hanley can call the Chun, but has more work to do this hand. Pretty optimistic about its chances of completing, though. Oh, and even cutting the 6-0 first instead of holding that as a floater. So this is definitely thinking about Honitsu as a possibility. The right Kevin with good Tanya blocks.
Do you have 2 Pandora, which one on the right, one across the way. But a lot of things have happened. We have got 2 Dragon calls.
Harrison might be angling towards a Junchan Sanchoku. We'll see if the Sanchoku part comes together. It needs to draw some upper Manzu first. And as you mentioned, Hatsuko on the left as well means that Shingo can speed towards a dealership ending hand. Any win would also put him over 30,000. Moving into South 3, where it becomes a little bit more relevant to be across that mark.
Yeah, and that's a nice pickup for our dealer there with the 9 pin. And it's now trying to turn this Honitsu, but is it going to be fast enough to get there?
Kevin declining the Chief or Tempai.
Home.
Wants to get the Tuso instead for Sanchoku.
Okay, interesting across the way here. It's going to be a Chanta play, but it's risky because going for Chanta, you're going to have to release one of the 2 Dora.
But yeah, hang on a second. That's a Dora pair. That's an awkward Junchan.
Chi.
And the 1 is going to make it a little bit more tricky being released.
Yeah, I think Harrison's just kind of out now.
Maybe this is just a play for K10.
At this point, it has to be. No one wants to drop a pin tile after the overflow. That's Tempai. Just picking a pair.
Yeah.
Kind of fortunate. You might say lucky for Shinlong to have drawn the 3-pin back. That's a very in-demand tile.
Yeah, especially when across the way from them, they're Tempai on the same tile. So only 1 more copy left for Kevin to get this Tanya 1 Dora.
Kevin, I'm sure, a little bit sad to see all those Tusos going to the player to his right. He's like, I just need one of those for the Sanchoku. Prove this value to something worth winning.
Well, Sanchoku's not technically dead yet. Could still find a way to draw it. Meanwhile, Hanley's still trying to get to Tempai by any means necessary. Manzu is not going to help.
Pin tile that can't come out.
Oh, but yeah, it is.
We seem to be heading towards a Dukyoku. I like this Haku cut.
Especially when you once cut it already, and it's the 4th out there. Oh no, it's that Haite. Haite Tanyao Dora.
So Hanley had the opportunity to con to remove the Haite draw from the wall. and perhaps wasn't sure about the follow-up cut. Instead, that allows Kevin to get the height sim on the last 3-pin.
That's a
Wild.
clip if I. That's a clip if I see one from our B1 division.
And that will put Kevin over 30, not over 30,000, but ahead of Harrison for third place.
And we do have a couple honor pairs for Hanley. One of them being the honor pair.
Seat wind, pay. Another
Yes, pay.
green dragon door, though.
Yeah, another dragon tail.
We've seen players hesitant to cut that, but I think with the spot, Kevin will do whatever is necessary to win the hand. If that means, if efficiency dictates cutting the Hatsu, never mind. All that goes out the window. We've paired it up.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Boom.
This is really sneaky.
Chi.
Kevin. 4-1 instead of 1-4.
Yeah, it is very definitely interesting.
In most cases, it will not be relevant, but there's a small chance that you end up on a Shabo 7-mon Hatsu. However,
Okay.
trying to shut this down with a Tempai on the left. Pay no me.
3-6. Sanzo 6-0. It's been.
Oh no, the Hatsu
Boom.
has a snap call. All of a sudden, dealer's showing
boy.
12k.
Beach.
Harrison does not care. He'll fight. Richie Chitoy.
On the 7-pin.
Go.
One so that's safe to the Richie, but not to the 12,000 points.
There we go.
So now the battle for third, fourth rages on, but in a different fashion. Harrison still has to make up 300 points. And Kevin's right back in this at 31,900 points, and the dealership remaining in his possession.
Mm. Hey, are we running enough delay on here?
Yeah,
I think.
of course.
You sure?
Yes. The delay is built into Tento.
Okay.
Man, this is Ishunted already, though.
I'm looking at the stream, and it's literally, it's literally 5 seconds behind.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay. No, literally 5 seconds behind.
From what you see with me here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly where it should be.
Okay.
Oh, what a great draw by Kevin. Now we can turn to Tanya Ipeko. And maybe even Dora too.
Sorry, I'm just not too familiar with the.
It's all good.
It's like information shouldn't be that current.
Yeah. So what we're actually watching is the game 5 minutes in the future, in the past, 5 minutes delayed. And what gets shown on the stream itself is 5 minutes past. What is this draw?
Okay.
The last Dora?
Yeah.
I was looking at that shape and thinking there aren't that many 5/8 pins left.
Okay, so this is just Tanya Ipeko with 2 Dora.
Oh, it just comes out. Dirty Dama.
This is.
That's another 12,000 points. There's nothing you can do about that. And all of a sudden, 700 points separates first and second. 300 points separating third and fourth. Oh wait, I just saw in chat. Korak says Harrison is also streaming his POV. So if you want to see
Oh,
this game with the big screen and our commentary and Harrison's together, you can pull that up too. I believe
oh
he goes
gosh.
by Suizo Eater, and I'm sure that's an interesting perspective. You can see his reactions to what we're seeing.
Oh boy.
All right,
And
the dealership continues, huh?
yeah, on this 5 Dora, which we only see one across the way.
Nice hand for Harrison though.
Shenlong is the benefit of the one Dora.
1
But, yeah, definitely Harrison can definitely benefit from picking up this Dora.
National will also
That,
call the West whenever it comes out. But he
oh,
shut
do
10
you?
for Harrison. The race is on.
Yeah, yeah.
Also with good shapes, Ipeko chance. The wood pit was almost an unfortunate draw for Harrison, who had a lot of value by building vertically with triplets. Pulls a sequence
Mhm.
instead.
Oh, and that's Tempai, is it?
リーチ
It is. It's just Nomi. If he'd kept
On
the Shabo,
4-7.
yeah, I had its on Uncle Chance, but I think it was kind of normal to play this way.
Who knows? Maybe Ipatsu Sumo?
Yeah,
Nope.
when you reach E,
Nope.
there's a good chance for good things to happen. And Kevin, with a weak hand here, just playing full Genbutsu. So it's going to be a while before this West comes out. Shinrong not giving up just yet.
Oh, yeah.
4
Oh, unfortunately, that is going to deal in. 2. There's a simple Richinomi.
And that means things are still very close moving into all last. Harrison in the dealer's seat. Good high pie.
Yeah, I mean, very quick. Just call your south and go.
ポン
Question is, do we make this Honitsu? The Dora 5 mon is held, but you've got all these Pinzu.
Yeah, it's an interesting conundrum to say the least. But I think Harrison's just gonna say, you know what? I have my south. I need to get as much value as possible. I need to try and make the most value I can out of this.
Wow, this is
1
Ishanten, either Honitsu or Dora pair. It will be excellent.
I mean, it's
ポン
I mean, same value either way, I believe.
Right?
1
I just commits to dropping the door ahead of time, and Shinlong will open up. It looks like a Tanya, but it's actually Otosuke.
Altazuke on the tune. Yeah.
This is Tempai if Harrison wants it. I don't think he... Oh, he does want it.
On the four pin, 2 copies in the wall.
Yeah, maybe he's saying, I can't afford to let Shinlong win this hand, so I just need to be Tempai. But I imagine there are a number of pin draws that will move him away from this. I'm not sure that's one of them.
That's
It is, okay.
Interesting.
Oh, and wow, Shinlong made the move to go off of
4
Otosuke
pin
for
there.
Kachun.
Oh no.
1
And
I mean,
now
you can still call that.
スモ
it's gonna be a Tsumo.
Oh, because of the call. That doesn't happen. If the call
If
wasn't
it's
made,
called a deal in either way, Shinlong's gonna get the win here. By win, I mean third place.
it
Harrison.
jumps Harrison to get third. Oh gosh,
That also
that is
confirms.
one costly call.
Yeah, actually, it was a very aggressive move by Shinlong to go off of the Chun and onto the 7-8 pin shape that requires the 6 pin. It's out those gauge, but just in a different way. But he did manage to draw the 6 pin and got massively rewarded for that play. So it will be Hanley taking the second with a 17.5 and Kevin taking the first plus 28.7. And after their 2 games are complete, we've got our updated standings, Harrison still in third place overall in a solid spot for promotion. Kevin climbing back over 100 points now in 2 games yet to play there. Shinlong will remain relatively safe at minus 62.3, but still 2 games to go. And the players above, Ryan, Greg, James, Blake, Sarah, all games in hand as well. So a lot can happen at the end of these of the series. Okay, and that will be the final couple games of B1. I think that'll be the final couple games for us as well. We'll get one more peek at the B1 standings before we head off for the night. The big standings up to date now. And all across the league, very exciting things happening. There were some big moves made on Thursday, particularly in A1. Max coming out of nowhere with back-to-back 60 point first places to storm into second place, and he might be in the hunt to chase down Lucas for top overall spot in A1. And in other divisions as well, A2 remains an exciting division. Those games, a lot of the A2 games have been scheduled, and we're going to have some topsy-turvy standings in the very near future. Currently, the top 5 in A2, Barry, Matthew, I, Kaz, and Matthias. Amy just outside the zone. Jen just outside the promotion zone. Alfred, Rachel following behind as well. Most of these players with 4 games to play, so anything could happen in A2. The B2 standings, top 4 promotion spots are pretty much locked up, but the battle for number 5 is going to be a super tense one. It's still a lot of games to be played there. Also, a question mark as to how many, if any, bonus promotion slots there will be in B2 and B3 and C1. So still a lot at stake in all of these divisions, and we'll be catching as much of it as we can. Although we are calling it evening for tonight, there are going to be lots more games happening soon. I believe there are collections of games scheduled Sunday and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. Nothing at the end of week 2 because of the big Richinomi tournament that's going to be played with so many players from our league attending. That means a lot will be determined in the next 4 or 5 days. So definitely we'll have another broadcast for sure on Wednesday, and we're hoping to catch some more before then, maybe a Sunday or a Monday. So definitely stay tuned if you want to be sure to catch us when we go live. Absolutely follow us on Twitch and check out all of our socials. We've got our tag at American Ricci everywhere. And if you'd like to be a part of the league heading into the summer, the deadline to register is almost over. You got 3 days. June 17th. That is the last chance. And we've had a bunch of people sign up in the
last week.
Yeah. Last few days, honestly. A lot of people joined the server. It's also had a bunch of those people acting as substitutes. We saw Taliesin today. We saw a couple players not yesterday, but the Wednesday. It's been really awesome to see a sneak preview of all of these players that are going to be participating in C1 next season. So keep it coming. Absolutely.
Woohoo!
Big thanks to you, Alex, for hopping in with me tonight. I asked anybody, you wanna do a last second broadcast on Friday? I've got some free time, and there's gonna be some exciting games. And Alex is the first one to volunteer. So really appreciate you hopping in and making this cast possible, Alex.
Yeah, I just had some free time. It's Friday. I just got off work, and it's like, head into the weekend, watch some Mahjong. Some couple of close calls with the Yakumons there, and a whole bunch of Richi Ipatsus.
Some fantastic moments in this stream. I'll be watching that back for sure. Well, to everybody who has been watching, thank you so much. We'll see you in the next broadcast. Have a good one, everybody.